Hey guys, welcome back to Knife Mania. Actually a very special video for you guys. I would turn the camera around, but my living room is completely in disarray. I'm sitting right where the TV used to be. Bought the missus a new couch yesterday? No.
Right. Thursday, yeah.
Thursday. So, we're trying to rearrange and everything else. We're actually waiting on it to get delivered. But on top of it, I guess you could call it something I've been wanting for an incredibly long time. But, I don't know, Father's Day present type deal. Many of you recognize this style of knife. It's called a kukri. This is my old one. This is, she's been around the block a few times. She's all rusted and pitted and everything else. Still got a decent edge on it, surprisingly. It's an old M-Tech, cheapo, but I'll tell you what, after the better part of 15 years of use, and it's still kicking, yeah. So, the old school M-Tech Kukri, it's got the green, I don't know what you want to call it, plastic scales on it. Supposedly, yeah. They were originally black, but it's faded to green. It's a really dark green, but it's green. So anyway, I have been on the hunt for a really good kukri for a really long time. Which leads me to why this is a very special video. My first ever full custom handcrafted knife I ever bought, I spent the better part of $400 to $500 for that knife. Took it out in the field. I wasn't even batoning with it. I was actually chopping some, like, I don't know, 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inch sticks, and it snapped like right in half. Now, obviously, it wasn't a kukri, it was actually a Bowie style type knife, but so that's why I started making knives years ago. Well, then the missus, I love kukris, so I've been looking for a good kukri. This one's a little bit bigger. Now, I'll get up close. I'm keeping an eye out in case a van pulls up or whatever with her. They're supposed to call me, but I haven't gotten a phone call all day, and it's after 1 now. Anyway, this is a Tope custom kukri from DLT. But yeah, she bought it for me. Before we get to the knife, I'm going to hide the knife for a minute. Now the sheath, I'm going to scoot a little closer to you guys for this. There you guys go. Now the sheath is beautiful. Heavy, well stitched. It's got the rivets in it. I'm surprised it doesn't have a drain hole though. It's a kukri. It's supposed to be used in the forest and jungles and plantations and all that, and it doesn't have a drain hole. But the belt loop, square with X. Is that double stitched? Yes, it is. It is double stitched. The whole sheath is double stitched. Snap real good. She also got me the treated sheath, which, if you guys watch any of my prior videos, you know I hate it when I don't get a treated sheath. I love working leather, but I hate treating leather. Alright, so there's a little embargo there, and then on the back of the sheath as well. Embargo. Man, I can't get my words right today. His stamp. Let's just call it a stamp.
Logo.
Logo, yeah. But now, This kukri is, I think it's 6 millimeters thick. I think. I didn't even look at all the stats on it yet. But it is out of CPM 3V. It is a honking piece of CPM 3V. But, alright, let's get into it. Ow! It is sharp. It's not hair popping sharp, but it is sharp. Anyway, check out that handle. I gotta clean out the lanyard holes. They got some rouge stuck in the hole from polishing the handle and everything. Now those are obviously resin handles, brass pins, brass lanyard hole, and let's see. Yeah, you guys can see the black liners in there. You can hear baby girl in the background. Mama's playing with her. Okay. CPM 3V. There you guys go. Now you can read it. Like I said, this is a Tope custom. I'm trying to get it to where, there you guys go. There's the, there it is. There's the logo. It's still got oil all over. I never understood that. When you buy a brand new knife out of CPM 3V, why in the world do they cover it in oil? But anyway, that is a honking knife. Now, I've noticed a couple things with this. I've watched a couple YouTube reviews on it. A lot of people who don't like it, I've noticed they really don't know how to use a kukri. The other things a lot of people don't like about it is this right here. And honestly, on my old one, put them side by side, that's a substantial size bigger. Okay? But with the smaller one, my hand, I got large to extra large hands. So my hand just barely fits on it. But what's cool about it is it's got the nice swell. And then this isn't overly aggressive, so I can do a 2-finger chokehold with the lanyard and get a little more reach and do a little more serious chopping with it. Or do a 3-finger, or just use my hand. Again, with this handle, I notice I get a lot of hot spots in it. I always had to wear gloves using this. And just for size comparison, I'm going to have to scoot back again. But, well, we'll get into, I can show you the handles though. But this handle, a lot of real estate for anyone who has large to extra large hands like me. So, even if you got big old hands, you're still going to have room to fit in here. Now, if your hands are too big, I can feel that. You know, that will dig into your pinky if your hands are too big, but I mean, it's almost like this was designed for my hand. Unfortunately, though, well, no, I could do the 3-finger for chopping, but the 2-finger, that's uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. So, definitely a full grip style. Beautiful. Now, like I said, I'm gonna have to scoot back. Damn, that thing is beautiful. The fit and finish on this thing is like immaculate. I can tell you, even here, even though it's beveled, that is sharp. That is sharp. And back here, 90 degrees all day. Sharp 90. I'll show you. See? Up there. Do it back here. There you guys go. You can see my nail on there. Whoop. Whoop. So, striking your Ferris rods. no problems. You know what? When I go up north, I'm going up north for Father's Day weekend, which is next weekend. Then just kick back, have a few drinks, enjoy myself, and play with knives. And I'm taking this camera with me. I'll probably try to redo those prior videos that got deleted, and then show you guys how I use a kukri. But anyway, this is just a show and tell type deal. Alright, I gotta sit against the... Wow! I gotta get against the wall, actually, to show them this. So, I got a big head. My head is, what was it, 7.5 size skull cap I wear. So, just use my head for reference. You know, this is still a decent sized kukri. I think. Sweetheart, is the tape measure somewhere close by that you're aware of?
No. I have no idea where it's at.
Huh?
I have no idea where it's at.
Oh, well, alright. I'm trying to see if I see it on the counter somewhere or something. Ah, baby girl. Well, alright, anyway. So you can see, forearm, put it at the base of my elbow here. You know, I can reach all the way around this thing. So it's a decent sized knife. I want to say it's just over 1/8 of an inch thick. And then you got this beast. Now if I put them even at the bottom and bring them down, I got an extra 3.5, almost 4 inches of blade length with this one. Again, bottom of my elbow. I can't even get my finger to catch on that tip. So, it is a big kukri. One of my favorite fight scenes, for those of you who don't know, I'm a bit of a zombie kind of guy, if you haven't figured that out. Along with the woods, survival, bushcraft, I love zombie movies. Resident Evil number 3, where she's got the kukris. Love that scene. And granted, it's extremely hyped up, where we don't have superhuman strength or nothing like that, but just seeing two traditional style kukris in there, and just devastating what you can do with these. Give you a size reference other than my head. I mean, obviously this could remove in theory, a zombie head. But my dog, my boy, is a German Shepherd and Rottweiler mix. And this thing is bigger than his head. Hey, Gabe. Gabe, come here, boy. You're going to go on YouTube. Up here. Up here. Gabe, up here. So, just for size. Oh, no, don't. Hey. Hi, boy. Never works well when you're working with animals. Okay, lay down. Oh, okay, or lay there. But, no, this is a massive blade. It is heavy. This is not something that I would want strapped to my hip all day. Well, yes, I would, but no, I wouldn't. You know? Again, it's a kukri to me is one of the closest designs you'll ever get for a one knife scenario. It's hard to understand, but the only thing that I would not be able to do with this is probably clean game. Unless I'm cleaning out like a polar bear or something. You know, getting up there inside the meat cavity trying to clean, and you got all this dangling around. It'd be annoying. But, yeah, there you guys go. Oh, yeah, back to the... Thanks, Gabe. back to the story about custom knives. So my first ever full custom knife, bought it. It was a Bowie style knife. All right. Went out, and like I said, I was only cutting like 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inch max material, trying to chop it up, which my Cold Steel Laredo can do. My Down Under Outback, the Crocodile Dundee knife, did it. And a lot of people accused it of being a wall hanger when they first came out. They are not wall hangers. So, what other Bowie did I use that would do it? My Cold Steel 1917, that did it. Any of my Bark Rivers, even the small Puku, you wouldn't chop through it, but I could baton through it, you know, straight baton, would do it. This custom Bowie snapped in half. So needless to say, this is only my second ever custom knife that I've ever had. And if I remember correctly, he makes a certain number of these each year, and that's it. You can get them through 2 main places I found them is Knife Ship Free, which is where 9 out of 10 times I get my Bark Rivers, or DLT. Well, DLT actually, thanks Gabe. DLT actually had 3 of them in stock, and so she got me this one from DLT. So hopefully here next weekend, like I said, it'll take me a while to get back, post the videos, whatnot, but chances are it's just going to be me or me and my buddy Dan up there, if his wifey will let him go, because it's Father's Day and he's got 3 kids. I just have 1, and she's really too young to understand Father's Day. So yeah, anyway guys, there you go. This is a very, very beautiful knife. And yes, I am going to use it. You guys know me. I'm not shy to use them. Now, however, because of these handles, I'm not going to be throwing this. I'll chop with it. I'll baton with it. I'll do my feather sticking. I'll do my notches, and maybe hack down a couple dead trees out there, and clean them up. But I'm not going to be throwing this. I'm too worried about damaging the handle. And it is really beautiful. I mean, I don't want to destroy that handle. Oh, and speaking of handles, we got an order on the custom knives I'm making for me and the missus of the A2 steel. They are ready for polishing. I gotta get my buffing wheel out and all that. It's buried in the shed and buried under probably about 6 bags of bottles and cans from this damn lockdown we've been on. Which finally, that's all gone now. But I'll get that out and put a mirror polish on those blades, and then everything else. I could not show you guys the hardening and stuff because of certain projects in the shop. But yeah, can you guys hear that? Or baby girl making all kinds of noise. Like I said, fit and finish is spot on this thing. So, if you guys got any questions about this knife, check them out. They're at DLT's website. I've only found a couple YouTube channels that have actually used these, so I'm really kind of excited to get out and be able to use this. Excuse me, in front of you and show you that this isn't just a wall hanger, and if you use it right, it's going to be an awesome survival knife. So yeah, old one, new one. There's so much more blade on this one. And the thickness, like I said, I'm going to try to get out of the way of the wall so that There you guys go. So, quite a bit more meat on this one. This one's twice as thick as this one. Only complaint I might have is it does come with that secondary V-bell. But we'll see how it does. You know, I'm gonna touch it up. I'm not gonna get rid of that V-edge, but I will touch it up. I want it a little bit sharper before I take it out in the woods, so I'll do that. Maybe I'll show you guys how I do that in another video, maybe tomorrow night or something. But yeah, buddy, that is a honking knife. I mean, swear, it goes from shoulder to shoulder. And I'm not a small dude. So, alright guys, till next time, keep your knife sharp, keep your fingers out of the way. Later guys.